Previously on Moons of Madness. Shane had a nightmare based on his bedtime reading. Possibly. And then had coffee and breakfast. Before going outside to clear up the mess. Unprotected, you have a choice of choking to death, freezing, or dying of radiation poisoning. Take your pick. Be thankful it's pretty mundane, as last time I was on a version of Mars, let's just say that a certain song by AC/DC would have been most appropriate. It involves a certain highway, in case you need an additional clue. Yeah, I think you just missed the oxygen supply in the airlock part of this vehicle. Yeah, you might want to head to the array of solar panels, as the base needs power more than it's currently receiving.
Declan, I am buckled in and headed to the solar panel array.
Well, now you've got nothing to do but listen to me.
Just when my migraine was starting to clear up. I'm actually glad to have the Cyrano landing today. Some fresh faces, and supplies, and distractions. Everyone's so on edge lately. I don't know, maybe I'm just imagining it. These dreams are starting to get to me.
Yeah, you're not the only one having strange dreams there, Ace.
You too?
Oh yeah. I mean, put yourself in my shoes. You log out after your shift, eat some rehydrated meatloaf, and bunk down for the night. But the second you fall asleep, it feels like you're back at your desk and you hear the static again. Calibrate, more static, calibrate, then something sounds different. It's a pattern. You start decoding it. It's gibberish, but the static keeps talking. It wants you to hear the symbols. Up and there's scribbled notes around me. Feels like I haven't slept at all. All right, I showed you mine. Now lay it on me. Dreams, nightmares, fantasies, your deepest, darkest fears. Let's hear it.
Sorry, I just pulled up to the office. I'll have to get back to you on all that.
Suit yourself. The anticipation is killing me.
Aw, you're gonna get him choked up. Speaking of which, I top up the O2 and keep it topped up. Unless you want to choke yourself up. Yeah, I know it doesn't look like you're in any danger of that, but best not to take chances. Especially not out here. Ah, there you are. Now to get on with this.
Okay. Elevator's not working. Someone must have borrowed a power cell. Declan, I'm heading up to the perilous rocky pathway. The power cell for the elevator is missing.
Have fun. Oh, hey, just got an update from Commander Wilcox. Landing site preparations are underway. Also, she told me to clean up my shit at the comms tower. She didn't want to scare off the new recruits.
I like Josie.
There's always one fool among a group. Thankfully, it's not the one in charge.
The solar panels are definitely desynchronized. I'll have to connect with my biogauge to rotate them. If I'm quick, there may still be enough hours of daylight to recharge the overnight batteries.
Yeah. Problem with that is you need a power cell in order to do anything with that. You need to look for a spare one. Well, let's hope that the other arrays of solar panels are powered up. Well, the mechanisms are anyway. This one is. From what I can tell, these work by moving one as far as it can to get the maximum results, and then move the other to get it to 100%. Well, that's the idea, anyway.
One down.
I guess it's not just your time in the sun. Yeah, I think it's the other way. Oh yeah. There is something down there. Perhaps it might have what you need. But before that, you've got another array to realign.
Whoa, Declan, a whole section of the scaffolding here has collapsed.
Oh, it was the witch! Or we had a minor quake recently. You know, take your pick, though.
Ooh. It's all shook up. Oh. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Yeah, same as before. And then you might want to head down to that outpost.
That should do it.
Hi, Shane. I made a biogauge program so that you can see when Phobos is passing overhead. It circles Mars 3 times a day, you know, and it is required that everyone downloads this program. I've already added it to your OS to ensure that you don't forget.
Thanks?
You're welcome. I think it'll really help with morale.
Right. Don't know how relevant that is, but regardless, I'd head down to that outpost and see what's there. It might have what you need. Oh yeah, a quick top-up wouldn't hurt.
kind of glad to get out of the base, walk around.
Yeah, it's nice to step outside, breathe in that non-existent Martian air.
Well, there's that. But I can move out here. I don't know, spread my wings a bit.
Like a beautiful, dead Martian swan.
Like a dead Martian eagle, thank you.
Yes. It would be an eagle, wouldn't it? What's wrong with a swan? Not good enough for you? Well, you're inside. No need to remove the helmets.
Who's that?
Who's what?
Don't know. Thought I saw someone. Don't see anyone now. Let's just get this done.
You mean one that looked like Freddy Krueger's disheveled cousin? Nothing more that you can do here. You might want to borrow that power cell. As I suspect that there's something useful in there. And it's the only power source you have readily available. Well, we need to lighten the mood, as well as lighten up the place, and hopefully find a spare power cell inside. Yeah, I know it's being hopelessly optimistic, but if you've got any better ideas, let's hear it. Nope, didn't think so.
Lucky I brought along a power cell.
Yeah. I'd highly recommend, yeah, looking through that.
Hey, Declan, why don't you give me your password? I'm just gonna check out your browsing history.
Hard pass.
Let me guess, largely routine stuff. Oh yeah. Someone has to scrub the toilets and unclog them. I guess that's your job.
Did Lucas think I wouldn't notice something missing from my outpost? Lucas Van Buren, Employee of the Month.
He's possibly the one who put all those post-it notes around. just what the astronaut on Mars needs. An instruction manual on how to take a... Thankfully, I don't give a...
I should grab that cell powering the facility before I go.
Yeah. As you need one to get back up. And you need to get back up in order to finish what you started. Yeah, you're good for oxygen.
Shane, what is the situation at the solar site?
Panels are out of alignment again. Until the Cyrano gets here, I don't have the parts to test. Can't confirm the issue 100%.
All right, just so you know, anything breaks around here and I've got 4 Orochi execs on my ass. If you want to explain to them why a multi-million-dollar piece of equipment is being manually adjusted every day, be my guest. But we have a mission and I'd rather focus on that, not fucking filling out paperwork. Copy?
Copy.
Not your fault, but after the Cyrano lands, no excuses. Get it done. Over and out.
Me. Even on Mars, there's no escape from bureaucracy. What next? You can't wipe your without filling in forms? Well, at least thanks to that instruction manual, you won't be short on toilet paper anytime soon.
Declan, the solar panels are now calibrated. Heading up the hill to the conduit.
Uh-huh. I mean, copy that.
The power conduit is shut down.
There should be a fuse switch on one of the sides.
Looking good. Power should be back on.
Shane, I've got good news and bad news. Good news, I think we just found water on Mars. Bad news, it is spraying all over the greenhouse. Restoring power must have triggered the pumps, and I'm showing significant pressure loss across the system.
Can't be cut off remotely?
Oh, sorry, cowboy. This is a job that requires your hands-on expertise.
All right. Heading back now.
What did you just do? I have water spraying all over my greenhouse. I would not expect this from a new heart.
Can't you just turn it off?
I do not have time for this. You will fix this.
Jeez. Who's shitting her cereal?
Considering that at least some cereal is in freeze-dried bar form, it's pretty hard to do that without anyone noticing. That's just how she is. So you might want to drive over there quickly before she's even more irate. Well, as quick as your vehicle and the local gravity will allow. I assume that your suit and this vehicle are, well, have Mars in mind when it was designed.
Hey, still fighting that headache?
Yeah, I still can't shake that dream. Part of it was a memory from when I was a kid.
Weird.
It was the last birthday party my mom was around for. She left not long after that.
Do you know what happened to her?
Not really. It was big news when she disappeared. She was a big-shot theoretical mathematician.
Oh, yeah. Everyone knows Dr. Newhart. I mean, I had to read Engineering Dimensions in grad school.
All I know is the day after my birthday, I head downstairs for breakfast and I couldn't find her. The basement door was wide open. It was the only place she could be, I thought. So I went down. There was well, she wasn't there. Or anywhere. We searched for years.
Well, I've got something that I'd like to say about that, but I don't think I'll say it to you right now. It's bad taste. Let's just say that. Well, it might be, anyway.
Wow. Feels like I'm back in therapy.
Well, no better place to tackle your problems than from 130 million miles away, right?
flooding in the greenhouse sector.
Well, thankfully that system is working at least. Yeah, I don't think that's the right direction. Yeah, there seems that they've remotely closed everything off that they don't want you to go to. Yeah, greenhouse now. As that's where the next problem is that you need to clear up.
Declan, the greenhouse is definitely in a sorry state. This has got to be fixed before the Cyrano lands.
Well, the major issue is the water reclaimer. I'm reading it as offline. Work your magic.
What setbacks remain with fixing the water reclaimer? What will Shane find in the greenhouse? Find out next time on Moons of Madness.